All right, so we are back discussing the news. We got a bit of a situation on our hands. Yep, it seems like Truth Social is bombing harder than anybody could have predicted. And we're also going to be discussing AI and Spotify. Yep, two words which you never thought would actually be used together. With that being said, my name is Dark Lady Selena. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is having a lovely, lovely day. So let's just jump in here. We're going to talk about Truth Social. Oh boy. Why is it that nearly everything that Donald Trump touches kind of comes crashing down and burns? I'm just going to say. Losses balloon at Trump Media, the company behind Truth Social. Falls in crypto value and legal costs have helped deepen losses for the company that has yet to report a profit since going public more than 2 years ago. So basically, Truth Social is out there, but it's not making any money. And I think the reason for it starts with the letter T and ends with the letter P, right? People just think that Truth Social is a joke. And so it's very hard for the company to make a profit, if at all to make a profit. Well, in this case, it's not made anything. All right, losses at the company behind Donald Trump's social media platform, Truth Social, have ballooned. New figures reveal the $238 million, that's about 176.3 million pounds, net loss recorded by Trump Media and Technology Group in quarter ending 30th of June is more than 10 times that of the year earlier. Okay. During the same period last year, the net loss was around 20 million. That's 14.8 million pounds. The figures show that the company made a net loss of $644 million for the first 6 months of 2026. That is telling right there. Usually with like a social media platform, the more people that head over to the platform and subscribe and all of that really helps the platform grow. But I think people are generally being turned off from Truth Social. Why? Because of the current administration and the current sheer level of BS that is posted on there. I think many people, especially when you look at the social media world, many people are fed up, and they're fed up with this idea of alternative truth. Instead of just having things posted which are actually borderline honest. Now, I get it. Politics is never 100% honest, but Truth Social, the original goal for it was to be real media, the honest truth and nothing but the truth. And so far, it's failed to actually do that. It's actually a laughing stock. People come on Truth Social just to have fun. They're not coming on there to help support the platform. It's all about kind of getting into having severe TDS. All right, Trump Media has reported losses on every quarter since it became a public company more than 2 years ago. The latest financial performance was attributed to the decline in the value of crypto and other digital assets. Yeah, people aren't buying the Kool-Aid anymore. People are fed up. Like literally, the cost of living is exponentially high here in the United States, but people are just not buying into crypto. They're not buying into alternative financial means. They're just not. They've had enough. The company said it also faced $25.6 million of legal expenses, mostly related to legacy litigation, or in other words, when Trump starts targeting people. What is the Trump Media and Technology Group? As well as owning Truth Social, the company also has interest in online betting. Because why not, right? Why not? Finance and nuclear energy, but aims to refocus on social media. Even with this refocus, a merger with nuclear fusion company TAE Technologies is intended to go ahead. Plans to create a subscription service whereby service users pay to get instant high-speed access to posts on Truth Social ahead of others have also been developed. So basically, we're copying X. Subscribe and you get fast access to everything that you could possibly ever want. By the way, you're not going to really get anything as far as value for your money, but hey, you've subscribed to Truth Social. Welcome aboard. Let the bullshit begin. Oops, sorry. Let the posts begin. Oops, I'm sorry. Let the sarcasm begin. Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, you get where I'm going with that. Oh boy. The product called Truth API. Oh boy. It's designed for the likes of Wall Street traders to get access to posts ahead of others. Financial markets have previously moved from the following of some of President Trump's own Truth Social posts. It has signed up its first 10 customers, the company said in a results announcement. Yay! We've got 10 customers. Look at us. Aren't we legit? Aren't we cool? The world is going to end. Oh, boy. Okay. While losses mounted for Trump Media, the company's revenue stream grew. It posted $1.7 million in revenue for the period and up 89% from the $900,000 generated a year prior. So that's our first article, Truth Social. Oh, boy. Imagine, subscribing to Truth Social only to realize that the platform is a total joke. And of course, it's got its hands in cryptocurrency and all of that. It's kind of an ongoing, seriously, Trump Media has got some serious issues. Now let's talk about AI. Spotify. To add AI persona badges to flag AI-generated artists. Who knew that this would become a thing? Said nobody ever when it comes to AI. But Spotify says the move was to make the platform more transparent and was in response to users expressing concerns about seeing artists that seem human but are in fact AI generated. Hey, you want to be a rock star? Hey, you want to be a musician? Well, we've got the tools for you. We're just going to use AI. So you cheat the system by using AI. Instead of having original content and original ideas and original songs, no, we're going to just use AI. Nobody will ever find out. Well, apparently they did find out. All right, let's carry on. Music streaming service Spotify has announced it is introducing a feature that will enable listeners to see if an artist is AI generated. The company said that from mid-September, AI persona badges will start to appear on some artist profile to signal that their identity does not represent a real person. So we are at this point, ladies and gents, boys and girls of all genders, that AI is pretty much in everything, even in music. So now we have to have a special badge to identify who real musicians are and who AI musicians are. Only in 2026. Spotify said that the move was to make the platform more transparent and was in response to users expressing concerns about seeing artists that seem human but are in fact AI generated. In a statement announcing the development, the company said, true artist-fan connection can only be built on the foundation of trust and authenticity. In music, that means listeners need to be able to trust that the artist behind the music is who they say they are. That's more essential than ever in the age of generative AI. So this is part of the pitfalls of AI. It's now in every walk of life. This is nuts. Spotify insisted the badge is about the artist's public identity, not about how the music was made. It added that by default, AI personas would not be included in any editorial algorithmic recommendations unless users follow those artists. Well, they are going to follow them because they think they're legit artists. That's just how Spotify works. The badges will be displayed in the banner and about section of an artist's profile page, as well as in search and on-track rows across playlists. Listeners will be able to tap the badge to see or to check if an artist has disclosed that their profile represents an AI persona, so you could fake it. Or if the decision was made by Spotify following a review. Starting on Tuesday, artists will be able to share their profile represents an AI persona through Spotify for Artists, while in instances where Spotify has applied the badge, artists will be notified and given the opportunity to self-disclose or appeal. The company added that listeners will soon be able to report artist profiles they believe to represent AI personas. So basically, you could report anybody for being an AI persona, and that just causes a lot of BS behind the scenes, because then you've got to prove that you're real. Also, it does actually stop AI from taking over the music industry, which I believe was a voiced concern when AI was in its infancy, that AI was going to somehow influence the music scene. So I'm glad Spotify is doing this. There we go. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day, and I will talk to you guys later.